Ben Shalom and Sky Sports have parted ways. Now, when this story started coming out, I had two questions in mind. Number one, where does Ben Shalom go? And number two, does Sky Sports remain as a major broadcaster in British boxing and in boxing as a whole? Look, Ben Shalom, he had some big boots to fill. Eddie Hearn, Matchroom, and the Sky Sports team were incredible. We've had some fantastic nights in British boxing. I think that has definitely contributed to where British boxing is right now. I mean, fights at the O2, fights at Wembley, fights at the Principality, Eddie Hearn, Anthony Joshua, likes of Dillian White on the undercard. Like, it was really, really good. We saw and we've seen some fantastic fights, right? And when Eddie Hearn decided to leave Sky Sports and go onto DAZN, there was a lot of questions. What was going to happen? What was Sky Sports going to do? Who's going to come in next? And Ben Shalom, he stepped up to the plate. And to be honest, Ben Shalom is quite green, right? He's made a lot of mistakes over the time that he's been at Sky Sports, for example. That contract error between Liam Cameron and Ben Whittaker was something that I have never seen before. That was his schoolboy error. And of course, he had to pay the price for that. And, you know, when he came onto this scene, Eddie Hearn and Frank Warren could see that Ben Shalom was quite green. He probably didn't have the experience that he needed to have to operate at that level. And Eddie Hearn and Frank Warren didn't really like him. But the thing is, we need competition when it comes to broadcasters and promoters, because that is where we're going to see some of the best fighters, you know, come into play in boxing, and that helps boxing grow. So look, I think Ben Shalom is going to do the right thing for what Ben Shalom wants to do for boxer. I think Sky Sports, I think they're going to have someone come in. It'll be interesting to see who comes in and takes the space that is there. I mean, DAZN is signing everyone. You know, you got the likes of Adam Smith that is now on DAZN. On Sky Sports, you've got Johnny Nelson still there. Is he going to move? What is the dynamics going to be like? It's a really, really interesting time. And I think it's quite exciting for British boxing, because now you've got a space there which is left for someone to come in at Sky Sports, take the reins and maybe do something innovative. You've got a lot of other fighters on Sky Sports, like, you know, Joshua Boatsi. You've got Fraser Clark. You know, I don't know whether these guys are signed to Ben Shalom Boxer or they're signed to Sky Sports. All of these things have to be discussed and have to be put in place. But it's interesting to see that, you know, that contract has come to an end. Now, you know, was Sky Sports not happy with the service that Ben Shalom provided to the sport? Is Sky Sport looking to go elsewhere? Was that the reason why the relationship was ended? Was it Ben Shalom that is looking to, you know, move on and do other things? Because I've seen interviews where Ben Shalom has talked about the fact that there is still negotiations ongoing. So it could be that he could stay, he could remain on Sky Sport with a new contract that's being signed. So look, it's all up in the air. But the likes of Eddie Hearn and Frank Warren definitely need competition, because it is healthy, it is good for the sport, and that way we will see a lot of other fighters come through who would have the option to choose between, you know, Ben Shalom or somebody else, whoever fills in at Sky Sport, Eddie Hearn or Frank Warren. Like, this is really, really good for British boxing and of course for boxing as a whole. So look, I'm curious to see what happens there. Let me know what you guys think about this relationship coming to an end. Ben Shalom, as I said, he had big boots to fill. Eddie Hearn is a very, very good promoter. Frank Warren is a fantastic promoter. They are now on DAZN. On the local level, there is definitely a space there at Sky Sport, and it'll be interesting to see who fills that space. Let me know what you think about this in the comment section below. My name is Bright. This is the Bright Show Podcast Boxing. If you enjoy boxing content, then don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and leave your comments in the section below. I'll see you guys on the next one.